Well, one of our big problems is with affordable housing. So we've got issues with affordable housing, workforce housing, and then homelessness. And as far as I'm concerned, they're all related. Especially on the homeless side, you've got structural homeless, which means people that have lost their house for whatever reason. Lease runs out, rent gets too high or whatever. So that to me is a relation between homelessness and housing. You then have affordable housing, which are people in the lower income strata that just need a place to live and just can't afford it for whatever reason. And in fact, Redmond is one of those communities considered severely constrained on the housing market, which, of course, to me is a terrible thing. And then finally, with workforce housing, that's really what's being built today in Redmond. We have about 1,000 homes either under construction or approved that are in that $250,000 to $300,000 range. There are several steps they can take. One, they can try and readdress measures 5 and 50 and deal with the people, the voters of the state, to adjust those two constitutional amendments, right? I think that they could also take a look at the distribution of property and the cost of property and how the state taxes and the way it affects the value of property. I think a third area is probably an area of infrastructure. And some of the requirements are laid on communities that makes infrastructure very expensive. The state puts restrictions on us as far as I'm concerned. I think we need local decision making on land use. The state, for whatever reason, has decided that at the end of the day, they want to be the final word on what we do in terms of how we build and what we build and how dense the housing is going to be, those kinds of issues. And those to me should be local community issues and solutions.